Hi there folks, Borislav247 here with another Days Gone mission video. And on this video I'm going to show you all the easiest way in which to complete the two missions that are called You Can't Do This Alone and For an Outlaw Biker. Now then, I am covering two missions on this particular video because one of the missions runs right into another and you don't have a chance to do anything in between. For an Outlaw Biker is the very last action scene in a very long attack of Wizard Island, where you eventually have to take out quite a number of militia in Weaver's greenhouse area. But of course, before you can do that, you have to get through the long-winded mission that is, You Can't Do This Alone. And trust me, when you see how I complete both of these missions, you will find it a far easier task in future. Now, a couple of things I always like to point out. The first is that I'm doing this on Survivor 2 difficulty, so this really is as tough as it will get. Especially when you see how little I have in the way of injectors that I am using. Because rest assured, when you see the actual stats that I'm going to take these last two missions on, you'll be wondering how the hell this is even possible, but trust me, it is very doable when you do all this in a certain way. And of course, as always, I'm only ever using weapons that would be available to me at the time of taking on these last two missions. But given that these are the last two missions before the end of the Days Gone game, or certainly before the end credits appear, then yeah, you do have a pretty good selection available to you. So, with all that being said, let's get to it. Right then, just two missions to go in order to get to the end credits of Days Gone. And this is how you go about getting the job done in the best way possible. But make sure you are prepared for war before leaving. The weapons that I like to use are the Chicago Chopper, that's a personal preference. SMP-9 I don't ever use in this mission, or either of these two missions, but the BFG is critically important. Now, as well as this, I am well stocked up on other items, pipe bombs, grenades, should I feel the need to use any of these. Smoke bombs, I have those available as well. Focus cocktails I will use from time to time, and as well as this, obviously, I am fully loaded on medkits and whatnot in order to heal Deke should I need to. Now, I mentioned about this before, look at these frickin' stats. I do not recommend you take on these last two missions with stats like this, but I'm going to show that it can be done. So rest assured, the rest of the Days Gone gaming world will probably have a far easier time of things than what I'm going to hear, because everybody else will probably be fully maxed out on injectors, so your health will be far better. Stamina's not that important, but you'll also have better focus. So just going to head over here. This will trigger a number of cutscenes, and I do have trust level 3 on all of the camps, so I will get to see all of the parties that are going to be joining this final battle.
Looks like everything's set.
Yeah. Rookie rigged this up for the steering wheel. We drive right up to the front door, jump, goodbye militia.
Okay, well, you sure you want to do this? I mean, it's a long way to drive with only one arm.
Asshole.
Boozer, you and I both know it's probably a one-way trip.
Yeah. Then I won't have to drive back. Fuck yeah, I want this. Oh, but there's just one thing. Only a couple of bikers pull a dumbass stunt like this.
Just us.
Yep.
We're gonna do this or what?
Goddamn straight. Looks like Ricky's coming after all.
What's up, Deke? Nice jacket. Looks good on you.
Ricky, Addie, I appreciate it, but Boozer and I, we gotta take care of some stuff.
Word gets around. Your speech touched more people than you thought, Deke. I told you, you can't do this alone.
This is
Oh,
crazy.
don't worry. They're not doing it for you. They're doing it for him.
For Iron Mike! Iron Mike! Iron Mike! Iron Mike!
Oh, and I hope you don't mind. I sent word to some of your friends up north.
Once word got around that we were fighting back, we couldn't keep him away.
Go! Got word you were planning a little road trip. Stop these malicious sons of bitches from coming in here telling us what to do. Since you've done so much for us, thought we'd come along. We'll be glad to have you. Manny.
Hey, Deke.
Nose down?
Nose down. Work hard, they feed you. Take you on damn fool errands. Get your ass shot off.
Manny, listen up. This
No
is
way. No way. I'm staying out of this.
Kidding me? The hot springs?
Yep. I sent word to Alki.
Deke,
Hello, Alki.
Tucker sends word that she couldn't make it to the fight, but wishes she could be here.
Yeah, I'll bet.
But we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your help. We're here to return the favor.
All right. Okay, well, you guys ready to kick some militia ass?
We're ready to ride.
All right, listen up. The plan is simple. Boozer and I are gonna hit the north gate. We're gonna blow it to hell. Now that's gonna pull everyone at the south gate. And what you gotta do is just follow Ricky. Yeah? Are we ready? I need to. You ready? Listen, I'm gonna radio when we hit the bridge. Don't go in until that.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
For Iron Mike.
Hey, Boozer, we gotta jump! Hey, Booze Man, time to go! We got one shot at this, brother!
Damn it, Boozer. Go. Get your old lady.
Boozer!
Right then, we're just about ready to do this. There is a lot of cutscenes, but I like to show them given that it is the last two missions that are coming up. So, 5 sections in this first mission, consisting of around 43 militia that have to be taken out. So, you start off by very slowly walking towards the burning embers of what was the gate. And after this, the first section consists of 7 militia. And I have a very specific way of going about taking out these every single time, and it works pretty well. Worst case scenario, I'll usually take maybe 1 hit. And if I do take a hit, I have to get replenished with health very quickly, because I have round about 100 in terms of health, as opposed to around 215, which most people will have at this point. So anyways, that is the first of the 7. I'm waiting for this next one here. He's really taking his time. He's normally there a bit quicker. Now from here, purposefully head over to this next section. Now, the heavy over there, all of a sudden, he's breaking cover because he knows he's in a bad position, and unfortunately, I took a few more shots there than what I would have liked. However, ammunition is not that big an issue on these two missions. You'll see as it goes on just how long I can keep going for with the BFG, because I use it pretty extensively. So I've got those two taken out at the far side. I know there's just this one left. Now, after this, there is one major heavy that is covered from head to toe pretty much in armour. But I'm going to use the Chicago chopper to take him out, and I'm going to go over here. This affords you a lot of protection. Doesn't actually have the ability to fire back here, and all I'm doing is just going for headshots. I can take my sweet time in doing it as well. And there we go. The game is actually giving me confirmation there that, right, fight your way into the arc. So I know the 7 that were in this area are all taken care of. And I will make a point of checking to see if I've taken damage every time, because I have such limited health when doing this. But honestly, I don't expect to take many hits at all throughout this run.
It's sealed! Come on, get to the upper cave! Move it! Go! Get up there and start setting charges! I said go, goddammit, go! You got that? Now go!
Right then, section 2 consists of 5 militia, and this is the easiest of the 5 sections. Looking to take out the first 2 militia very quickly, then I'm looking to reload the sniper rifle while I'm heading up here, because the third one, which is a flamethrower guy, I'm just looking to take out the Chicago chopper. Yep, there we go, I've got the backpack. That's it, he's done. Right, there is another 2 militia on their way, and yeah, he is. That's the first. And the next one comes running along as well. I'm looking to take them out before they even get to cover. And there we go. Section 2 is a nice easy one. Now, there is some more ammunition down here. There is also a sniper rifle, should you not have one at this point. C8 right there, but I'm not interested in that. The BFG eclipses that thing in every way, shape and form. So, heading on to section 3, and this consists of 12 militia minimum to take out. Once I get past this section of boxes, that's where it's on. First one is the sniper there, and don't worry, you have time to take him out, because if he does get shot away, it's going to be to that barrel that was on my right there. But he's taken care of. Now I'm looking to sprint. And don't worry, there is more militia coming up, but they never see you when you're sprinting up to this section and heading up to this tower. And when I get to the top of this tower, I'm looking to use one focus cocktail, and then I'm going to take them all out. Now, there's only 4 in this particular run, but I have seen on some runs when there is 5 militia at this point, so do be aware of that. But there we go. That's 4 potentially tricky ones taken out very easily. Now, once I get down from this tower section, there's a box of ammunition right there. I want to pick that up. That will give me some more sniper rifle ammo. Now, I'm sprinting. I want to get to that point right there. This is just going to get the jump on these guys because they come running over and they're right in my line of sight. Now, after those 2, I'm running again. I want to get to this position before these next 3 get into position. And I've got to admit, this is the area that I normally take at least 1 hit. I've been very lucky here. I thought I would have taken 1 hit, but at the moment, all good. So, I'm just going to take my sweet time here. And it's the one ideally I want in the middle there. Yep. Now, it's just a case of just waiting. They will eventually stick their heads up. Now, this last one, I'll force the issue with this one, because he tends to stay down quite a bit until you move up on his position. So, now, just about done for section 3, believe it or not. There is 2 more, but I've got ammunition there, but I'm going to be using this truck right here. Provides fantastic cover, and yeah, fucking duck, Boris. I just about took a hit. But there we go. As you can see, it's just a fantastic spot to take out these last 2. And I'm in no rush with this one. I did try and be a smart arse and take him out with 2 bullets very quickly there, but you know what? It's okay. There we go. And there we go. That is section 3 taken care of. And so far, I haven't taken 1 hit. So, I'm maybe tempting fate here, but we'll see how it goes. The next section, one of the trickiest if you don't have a plan. I most certainly do. I have a particular way of taking out these 5 every single time. So, right now, just making sure that the sniper rifle is at the ready. When I get to the top of this hill here, I am going to be using a focus cocktail. I'm also going to be using a health cocktail as well, just to be on the safe side, because there is some serious heavy hitters at the very top here. There's 1 heavy that is covered in head to toe with armour, another 2 heavies which are top heavy on armour. You also have a sniper to contend with, and a flamethrower guy as well. So this is how section 4 is going to go down. Looking to get the first militia guy right there. After this, just duck for a second. Let that one fire over there. That's it. Now I want the one in the full body armour. Once he's taken out of the picture, this fight is a lot easier. Just going to hit that barrel to weaken that militia guy over there. And he is the last one I'm going to take out from this position, because these last 2, yeah, I'm going to get the jump on both of them. Now I can take my time a bit here, get some more ammunition for the sniper rifle, and yeah, just peek around the corner, and I don't even need the sniper rifle for the last one. Flamethrower guy is only a threat at short distance. Keep your distance from him and it's all good. There we go, section 4 all taken care of. So just one more section before I reach the greenhouse. And there is 14 militia that I'm going to have to take care of on the next one.
Hurry it up already.
Fuck you. You want me to blow us both to hell?
God damn it. You hear that? Hurry up.
There. It's good to go.
How many is that?
Enough.
Let's get back to the colonel. Come on.
Okay, on to the 5th and final section. 3 explosives that you have to disarm while taking out the guys that are down here. Now, you don't have to take out them all, but trust me, your life's going to be a lot easier if you do. And with the weaponry that I have here, not a problem. But take the time before you start heading into the Ark to get stocked up on all the items that you can in here. I'm pretty well stocked up on everything. It is mainly ammunition that I'm looking for here, just to get the BFG in a good place. Now, before I head into the Ark, I'm going to do something else. And it's getting suppressors put on the primary weapon, the Chicago Chopper, and on the BFG. I want the element of surprise when I'm going into this place. I eventually will be discovered, because the suppressors do degrade as you, the more you use them. So now, the first explosive is right there, but I want the first 3 militia taken out of the picture. You will get reinforcements over this area, or should I say militia that will come to the aid of this lot if you make a commotion. But if you don't, just drop these first 3 and that's it. You have a good bit of breathing space at this point. That's it. Now I can take the time to reload the sniper rifle, and this is the first of the 3 explosives. So moving down here, and before moving on, I am going to get some more ammunition, because there is one area around here that if you just take the time to go over to, you can get yourself some more ammunition nice and easy. It's very easy just to head on down and just keep going, but very important, especially as I don't have the mag upgrade for this particular weapon. Ironically, I upgraded to Trust 3 in Wizard Island just as I was frickin' leaving the place. So it was rather unfortunate timing, but it doesn't matter. Showing that I can do this on the most difficult of settings will only prove just how much easier it's going to be for everybody else. So, another 2 militia that were in this area. And that gets me down to explosive number 2.
You son of a bitch.
Now, the last one
Okay, that should do it.
you've got to be careful of.
One more. Gotta find the last one.
And I will show what the problem potentially is going to be with this last one.
Almost there, Schizo.
Because everyone will get down here, take a look around, and you can already see the marker showing you the explosive is over there. Don't go frickin' near it yet. There is militia around here. Clear them out first. Because if you go over to that explosive, first of all, you can get into some very precarious positions. You want this lot taken care of. The ones that have extra armor on, yeah, they take 2 hits every time, but that's okay as long as you're ready for them. Okay, nice. I don't think there is any more. Certainly not in this area, so that's fine. Now, I will head back down and then head over. And this will take care of one of the biggest objectives that you have when heading through the arc here. So at least you know the place isn't going to blow to smithereens. And yeah, still being a little bit cautious, but there is more ammunition there just to my right. I'll take that. Now, you do have the option of using other weapons. I potentially, I could start going to town with the Chicago chopper and keep in complete stealth throughout this entire section. But and not only that, that would actually save on some ammunition on the BFG to save for the final battle. But do you know what? It's like the hell with it. I'm going to show that the final battle, you don't have to worry too much, even if you do run out of ammunition for the BFG. I have a surefire method of taking out the last action section, which is the last mission, and it just makes life a whole lot easier. But I've still to get there. There is a bit of work. I'm not that far away now. The nursery is very nearby, but
Nothing is going to stop.
I'm just looking to make sure that there's not too many people around here. And I think the last ones I should be able to take out from around about this section here. Yep, there's one. I'll just wait, because there may be more. I think there's usually at least another one down this area. Just being thorough here. Right, okay. I haven't actually been counting how many I've taken out at the moment, but I don't think there's going to be too many left. So another look over this way. Yeah, I think I'm safe to head on over. Yeah, there's a sign for the nursery, and what do you know? There's one more, but oh, that is disgusting shooting, Boris. Okay, haven't done myself any favours for the last fucking mission by wasting a few bullets there, but never mind. It is what it is. That is the last section taken care of, because I'm now about to head to another cutscene. I'm just having a quick check in here, just in case there's any more ammunition. I don't think there is. But there is a couple of boxes of ammunition you can get on the last mission.
Come on, Lieutenant. Where's that goddamn detonator?
Fuck you, man. I ain't getting strapped in here.
Weaver, come on. You know we follow orders. That's how it has to be. Where the fuck is it?
Okay, in order to get this final party started, you have got to shoot Skizzo just the once, so I'm not even bothering using the sniper rifle. It would be a waste of a bullet. But right now, you do have to head down in order to let Weaver get out of there. Now, I will take the time to get 2 boxes of ammunition while I'm down here. I can actually safely do it. This is optional. You don't have to. I'm looking at how much ammo I've got. It will benefit me if I have more ammunition. But trust me, if I was playing on permadeath mode, I probably wouldn't do this. But you can do it safely. The militia are coming into this place. They are looking to get into positions. Now, most people will be thinking that I'm going to head back up to the very top where I started. No, I am fucking not. This here is the smart play, because you have a number of advantages. The first is the wall that you're right beside here. It affords you that sort of protection that you get in other areas of Days Gone, where you can sneak out, you can fire shots at them, but you're protected by that wall. Not to mention that, if you go to that top section that I've just came from, you are actually at risk of taking a few hits because they can get to you there with their shots. Here, you really do have a lot of protection. As well as this, if you're in the top section, they will more often than not start using throwables, and you are vulnerable up in that top area. You don't have that much room to move around. Here, you have a fantastic escape route to the left, should anything be thrown through here. But you very rarely ever see that happening when you're fighting them from this position. Because look at this. This is just superb. If you want a safe way of taking out this last mission, this is how you do it, folks. And I don't want to jinx things, but I haven't actually taken a single frickin' hit throughout this entire video. I know I'm not going to get away with damage free for the entire thing, because I've still got to take out Schizo, and I know what's coming with that, but right now I'm just looking to take out a few of them where I can. And you will notice I'm using the Chicago chopper here from time to time as well. Fantastic weapon to have. Didn't need to worry about ammunition for this because you start with so much anyhow, and it's just saving me on ammunition for the BFG. And truth be told, I could have used the BFG a lot more, because all of a sudden I'm not hearing anything and I'm not seeing anything. Now, I know I've definitely not taken care of them all yet, because I haven't got a screen prompt telling me to head towards Schizo. So there is one left, and I know it's going to be this big armoured guy that normally fires an insane amount of bullets. And he is normally in the top right hand section. I would say that's probably where he still is, because I'm not seeing him anywhere in the main greenhouse section right now. So yep, I will be careful here, but I need to get him. And at least now I know that he realistically is the only enemy I've got left. So let's see. There he is. The flashlight's giving them away now. So, okay, I'm just going to be on the safe side. I've got plenty of focus cocktails. I'm going to start here. That'll keep it nice and slow. 2 hits. There we go. Now I've got the final screen prompt. Kill Schizo. And yeah, that is both of these missions, with the exception of this next part here. I am going to take damage, but everyone on the planet will. You are expected to. Don't be too alarmed. The only thing I will say is, once the first explosion goes off, get into cover and wait. So right now, you wait until all that fire goes out. And the survival hint tells you exactly what you need to be doing here. Using the direction and using the dive roll to get to the 3 parts that you need to get. That's the first, that's the second, and the last one obviously is going for Schizo. Here we go. And that's it. There's a final fight. There is one point where you've got to do a little bit of button mashing, and then this fight will be over.
You know something, Schizo? There was a time when I would have dragged you out into the shit. And I would have left you to the freaks. But hey. I'm not gonna do that. You wanna know why? Because they would tear you limb from limb. But you know what? They wouldn't enjoy it.
There we have it. Schizo is done. But this mission is not yet completed. Because, of course, we've got the mad batshit colonel to visit. So, it's a very short walk. And then after this, there is going to be quite a number of cutscenes. And I did say at the start, I am actually going to let all of these play out. And I will just finish off with a few words at the very end. But once I get down this section here, yeah, then the last parts of all this will play out. When Deacon finally gets down there, obviously he's he's taking a bit of damage, but how good was that, folks? I didn't take one fucking hit until Schizo tried to blow me up.
When or why, but I saw something. A month ago, maybe, I felt something. Something I hadn't felt in a long time, and I know that a lot of you might have felt the same way, and I think that if we just can...
Deacon?
I'll have your side on. Sit.
Let him go, Colonel. It's all over. Your militia is done.
Would you like some tea? I'm sure you would. Sarah, would you pour the Drifter a cup of tea? The Ark was our only hope. You realize that, of course. When the world was cleansed, it was the only thing that would allow us to rebuild. Everything was here. Protected. Saved by the grace of God. We never did find someone to play the piano, though, did we? It doesn't matter now. When all this is gone, there'll be nobody left to hear the music. You've destroyed us. You destroyed everything we worked for.
No, Colonel, you did when you started this holy war. You know, give them the choice between you and the freaks. I'm gonna have to go with them, because at least when they kill, they're just looking for a meal, and they don't kill unarmed women.
No! Let's go.
Please. Water. I need water.
Hey, where's Boozer?
He's gone.
Water. Does anyone give me...
Why don't you go get some water?
Okay.
Hey, could you set up a triage tent over there?
Hey, there's a cave entrance over there. You'll find supplies and bandages. Get some men. Go.
You, let's go.
Ricky! Patty.
I can help. I'm a doctor.
It's over. Everyone that wasn't killed or wounded by the blast pretty much just gave up. Where's Boozer?
Move it!
Ricky, I need some help over here.
The north gate! The south gate! Move!
Ricky!
Yeah. What do you need help with?
Hey! Hope you saved some for me.
Boozer.
Sorry I'm late.
No.
Yeah,
No, no, no.
I jumped.
No, what the fuck? You
Just
were...
before I ran out of bridge.
I saw the
Yeah,
truck.
No, I felt the blast wave. Even under 10 feet of water. Now that was a ride. What? You didn't think I'd blow myself up, did you? Then who'd be around to bust your balls?
I would.
Hey! Oh!
Hey.
Little sister. Yeah, long story. So, I hear someone's been looking for you.
What?
Kinda wouldn't shut up about it.
Yeah, don't listen to him. It was really more his idea than...
Ricky, Eddie, which one of you is driving me out of this shithole?
It's all yours, brother.
So I hear that you're staying on to rebuild.
Not all the Colonel's ideas were bad. Just the batshit crazy
You're the
ones.
second person to tell me that.
Who else? Corey? You know what? Fuck that dude.
Hey.
He left us here to rot.
If it wasn't for him, we'd all be dead.
Whatever, man. And I think we'll try this again without all the army man bullshit.
Hey, you gonna miss my speech?
Nah, I wouldn't say I'm gonna miss it.
Deke. Hell of a fight.
Yeah, that it was. Manny, oh shit, look who's still breathing.
Nose down. Nose down. Keep it on your face that way.
Not bad for a drifter. Brother.
We did it. You did it.
Man, you know, I gotta admit for a second there, I thought that you were,
Gonna blow myself up? I told you I got shit to do. Give him hell, brother.
yeah, here goes.
Chuck would be proud.
We did it.
We did it. Come here.
See? Good things happen when you stop and light a candle.
Well, this is sort of more of a bonfire, but yeah.
Never seen you give a speech before.
Oh, come on. It ain't gonna be a speech.
Okay.
Man.
Shit. That's enough of that.
What does it mean that they're all getting quiet?
Yeah, they're waiting for you.
God,
It's your cue.
son
I know we got a lot of rebuilding to do, so I'm gonna keep this short. Look, I'm not a leader.
Yeah, right.
No, I don't care what you say, I'm not. But, you've done something here today. We've done something. We banded together to fight. Not because some asshole told us to, but because it was the right thing to do. And you know what? We won. Yeah, I've seen you struggle to rebuild. I've seen you fight to save lives, to
keep people safe, keep people fed. I've seen you sacrifice everything that you have, everything that you are. Make the world a better place. And see, that's why we're still here. That's why we're still here. Because if we don't have hope for a better life, or for a future that matters, what the hell are we fighting for? You know, Iron Mike, he once said to me that we make the world what it is by what we do. Huh? What did we do? Huh? What are we going to do? See this? This is the first step.
I thought you weren't going to give a speech.
Yeah, I screwed up. How the hell was it?
You know, it was all right for an outlaw biker.
Outlaw biker, huh? Are you ready to ride, old lady?
I don't know, depends. Where are we going?
Wherever the hell we want.
Yeah, gather room. But there we have it, folks. On Survivor 2, with some of the worst stats you ever did see due to lack of injectors. And I made that look pretty damn easy for those two missions. That's how you take care of them effectively. That brings me very nicely to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, folks, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care.